Hey there, hi there, Geminis, and welcome. It's me, Sylvie. Thank you so much for choosing to watch this video. So let's get started on your July love and dreams reading. So up first, I have for you lemon balm nurture. Okay, so there's that zesty, nurturing energy. Okay, that you need in your life, Gemini. I feel like. Okay. Um, so I'm also going to pick for you a Star Lord Arcana card. Okay, and that's going to give us our theme that's happening here at this time. Ooh, we have the Phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, Knight of Diamonds, Firebird, Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So that's going to be interesting for sure. Okay. Let's see here. We have the Phoenix. I love this energy, Gemini. You're like in desperate need of some Phoenix energy right now. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's some major like miscommunication. Like, there's some confusion happening. I'm sensing right now in your love life. Okay, let's see here. Firebird. Okay, so we have here location seen in the southern hemisphere. Star lore. One of the bird constellations, Phoenix, was created by Peter Keyser, navigator of the 16th century Dutch expedition, who based the figure on the mythical bird of flame that would transform and be reborn through being consumed by fire, rising new from the ashes, which is a metaphor for renewal and spiritual resurrection. Cartomancy. Generally the same as Knave of Diamonds, just more energetically amplified. A friend or family member who is not always reliable or honest. Youthful, outwardly optimistic, devoted, and loyal. Driven but can be self-serving. Terra, slow and steady wins the race, crossing the finish line by staying on course and diligently taking one step at a time. Enduring responsibility, a useful person, wanting to come forward, solid offer, gift offered, proposal, coming out of a quiet or inactive period, an offer of stability, courageous, protective, practicality, progress. Divination. The fiery passion of the Knight of Pentacles is more of a slow burn, but slow and steady wins the race. Plans and developments will need to sit and simmer above the fires of inspiration before eventually rising to perform their ultimate transformation, which will be quite explosive at the finish line. When the time comes, your manifestation will be quite resplendent. A transformation, by initiation, having begun as one type of thing which builds a nest of twigs to ignite the fires of inner imagination and desire for new life and a change in circumstances, which will at last burst into a show of flames and consumption, regenerated with new life force up from the ashes of the past. Magical phoenix from the flames, in the firebird's energy, the noble and valiant knight who diligently stays on course is dependable, a real creature of the earth and a solid protector of his personal kingdom and domain. This knight has learned balance, stability, and grounding. He has improved his intellectual capabilities, which add fuel to the fire of his creations, pursuits, and actions, becoming a trusted, enduring, and responsible ally. This person will have earned gifts, promotions, proposals, and accolades for their merits, promised oaths, diplomacy, and chivalry. Initiated into the wild ways of the folkloric chivalry, he embodies earth magic and ancestral medicine as an inherent magician and steward of the environment and the lands he travels through. So take to the skies. Okay, so definitely like your dreams are showing you this phoenix. Okay, you might have even seen an actual phoenix in the sky, like in bursting like with fire and passion and creativity here. Really, this is like your best nurturing side to yourself. It's like when you let those passions and that fire ignite and you follow your heart and your dreams. Okay, so this is like definitely a message from the universe to remind you of that. Now we also have here the page of candles. So your page of candles and your 10 of candles, okay? This is kind of like one of those little minions, like little bat vampires. Like it's definitely reminding you of like what negative thought patterns or energies can like do and how they can turn and shift the thoughts and ideas that you have into a negative headspace. So you have the 10 of candles. So you're really like, you're not afraid of this, but you're not aware of it either. You know how to like, I feel like you're monitoring the symptoms of like when you're like fire and your passion and your creativity is like on the rise. And then when some energy is like kind of like hindering that ability to like remove itself from a negative mindset. Okay, like I don't know, like I think I'm just picking up on that right now. Yeah, we have wallflower. Look for the crack in the concrete and find your way out. Yeah, like you're like I don't know if you've ever seen Emily Wallflowers. I think that's what it's called, but it's just like a group of teenagers that are like sort of like misfits, and they're not really in like any social clique, but that's what makes them in their own little social clique. And you're finding your way out of like a very like negative headspace. Okay. um Twilight, surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. Yeah, like you are coming out of the negative darkness and thoughts and ideas of like how your journey, your love journey, your dreams are all nothing, right? But they're actually just starting. The light is now finally shining on you. um yeah, it's a really beautiful energy, but it's also like it has its own challenges. Look, you have the Page of Swords. Okay, you have someone here who isn't ready to, I think, go deep within with you, or maybe they are, but it's like it's a slow and steady pace. Okay, it's not something that they want to rush, even though it's out there. Okay. um yeah, we have the past, dark moon, the past. Okay, this person doesn't want to dwell on the past. Okay, um, but yet they are from your past, so it's not like I think there might be some nostalgia happening. There's some intuition. There's emotions. There's like, you have like this embodied, this like divine feminine goddess energy, okay? And that is a very alluring energy, okay? So you're not going to, don't act surprised or don't be surprised, okay, Geminis, when like this energy is basically, um, attracting certain knights of pages of swords and things like that, okay? um and knights of diamonds, okay, energy, because that's what this is supposed to do for you. Okay, it's supposed to, your past is supposed to set you on the course towards your future. Okay. Yeah, I am worthy of all the pleasure my heart desires. Inviting ecstasy. Yeah, like I think that that's what you're doing here. And like this person is, I think, going to be like really shocked and like really blown away from that. I do think that's going to catch them off guard a little bit. Oh my gosh, yeah. 3, 3, 3, 3. Oh my gosh. Social skills, hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, enthusiasm. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on this life since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Yeah, and that's going to be the trickiest part here, is because you're like rising from the ashes, like you're renewing yourself, like you're burning away the old and starting new. And then all of a sudden, your past like catches up with you, and it's like, oh, remember me? And you're just like, yeah, actually, I do. And like it's fun to talk about things that happened, but it's also like important for you to remember like you're you're rising now. You're like going above and beyond now than you ever could imagine. And this person is going to be attracted to that. In fact, they are attracted to it. Yeah, positivity. They're attracted to your positivity. They're attracted to your connection with past memories that were like positive, right? Because there was a lot of negativity that did surround this passionate relationship. And so now you're like, wow, like you're looking at things in a more positive aspect. And now it's like, that's really inviting in your heart's desires. Oh my God, inseparable. What? Okay. Our love is always there despite the distance. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So definitely distance between the two of you. But let's see. Oh, 10 of mirrors rejected. Oh no. The cookie's broken. Okay. I think there's inseparable, but there's rejection. Okay. Somebody hurt somebody. Somebody broke somebody's heart. Yeah. Garden. Something lovely will grow from this. And there's the rose. Yeah, like and she has a sword by her as well. Like you're seeing that, Gemini. You're seeing that something beautiful can grow from this. Something you've both learned something much deeper about each other. You've learned something much more unique about each other in aspects of love. So, like, I don't know like how far you guys are away from each other, but it's definitely like your souls are connected to each other. Oh my gosh, look, 8 of Swords, yeah. There's a lot holding you back from this. There's a lot of like uh, antagonistic energy or pessimistic energy or negative energy. There's like gray skies, stormy weather, but there's butterflies around her. Okay. She knows that she is tied to something toxic here. She knows that she's like bound to something here, but like something is going to, some good luck, some positivity is going to come out of this. Like, this is like you feeling this way now, presently, but knowing that there is hope in the future. Um, that's really key here because it's gonna get. Oh my god! Look, the tower moment. Yep, the tower. The lightning's gonna strike here. Like things are gonna get spicy. Okay, potential. Think big for your future. Your guardian angel with the uh, dove is showing this to your younger. I feel like your younger self. Like it's like don't lose hope. Don't lose sight of the love and the hope that is here. The purpose here is for you to release the old, release the past, and forgive. And once you've forgiven this person and they see that you're no longer upset because I feel like they rejected you, I think you gave them your heart and your soul, and you were like fully into this, and then it like came crashing down because they weren't ready yet. And now in the present moment, you're tied to something else. It's like the damsel in distress situation, but like you already know how to release yourself and you're working on that. And I'm getting the sense that maybe they're going to start to see that. Maybe they're going to start to see that they are the reason why you are feeling more free now. You are feeling like the phoenix rising from the ashes because you are talking about things that you didn't talk about before. Page of Swords. Yeah, picking up the sword and protecting yourself and fighting off whatever is trying to keep you from reaching your fullest potential here and all your dreams coming true. Yeah, we have 1122. Great shift, personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. Oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then, expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. Wow. Yeah, like there is a major shift happening because they're starting to see like this and what is going on right now. And I don't like the thing with the past is like they might have in the past not known this version of you. They might have only seen this version of you that's like, you know, positive, like happy, and then they're like going through their own Eight of Swords energy, and now they're seeing you maybe in an Eight of Swords energy. I don't know, but like there's definitely a tower moment coming here, big time, and you're preparing for it. God box. What? Okay. There's the dove again. Wow. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. Yeah, make room for the divine here because if your person is like inseparable from you, if they want to be with you, then that has to manifest on its own. Like You have to focus right now on the personal growth. You have to focus right now on like things that have changed positively for you and have gone positively for you. Sword and make the change. Oh my god, so many swords. Wow. Yes. You something lovely is gonna come out of this. Like she's cutting her hair. Like I'm getting like Mulan vibes where she cuts her hair and then she goes off to war. Um, you're making the change. Okay. You're seeing yourself stronger than you ever did before. You're like really proud of yourself. And I think that this person is like I think they're a little bit jealous that like you have done certain things that like they couldn't do or didn't do, and like they're seeing now like what your plans were for your future, and they could have been a part of it, but they, or maybe they couldn't, but like they wanted to. Maybe part of them fantasized a little bit about how, like, what it would look like if they were in your life the way you have your life set up now. And I think that they wish that, or there's some desire here, but maybe they think it's like too late, like they don't stand a chance, or maybe they're like, that's never going to be me. Like maybe they've already come to terms with that. I don't know. Like you might have to figure that out. But you're making the change regardless. Like you're grabbing the sword, you're going to make the changes, you're going to shift things. Oh, this person wants to know I am always there for you, or I'm always here for you. Wow. And I think they are. I think they've just reminded you, look, yes, your guardian angel is saying yes. This connection is real. The bud, potential promise is about to happen. Keep going. It's about to happen. Keep going. Oh my gosh. What? Oh my God. Familiar. Listen and learn. Oh my God. Your familiar is even like, listen and learn from this. Yeah, Five of Cups. Yeah, you've thrown parties, you've thrown celebrations, and you wanted to celebrate with certain people, but like the wallflowers are the kind of people, like they're the teenagers that like no didn't get invited to the birthday parties. Like they didn't get in with the popular crowd. So they just like made themselves popular by being like the outsider, right? And like the rebellious one. And like I feel like you have that same quality, okay, Gemini? And that's left you really sad because maybe people didn't come to your birthday party. Your cups were empty and you were feeling sad about it. This person is like that person that like always shows up for your birthday party. Like they always show up when you've like really accomplished like a lot, and they see that and they respect that. Yeah, Page of Swords. Again, this is reconfirming here. Page of Swords, Page of Swords. Picking up that sword, not being afraid to be yourself, not being afraid to communicate like what it is you're standing up for, like what it is you're trying to say here and do here. It really is like a victory. It really is a celebration. It really is an accomplishment. And it's not coming like across as like needy or like emotionally like empty or anything like that. In fact, it's coming off as like you know what you want and you're not afraid to say it. And that might be scary. Yeah, like I think that's gonna be a little bit, it's gonna be a little bit tricky because I don't know if this, yeah, there's Eight of Swords again. Yeah, this person wants I hope our paths will cross again in the future. Yeah, it's like you're predicting the future, okay, Gemini? You're like, oh, I know our paths are going to cross because you and I both have like this fiery, passionate connection that we could only dream of, okay? Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, hopeless, imprisonment, paralyzing fear. Astrology, Jupiter and Gemini. Classical element, air, no. Freedom, hopeful, empowered, healing, surrender. Manifestation, practicality, skill, absolute decisions, business, the ego. Okay, they need to let go of the ego, okay? Maybe you need to release a little bit as well because you both are probably feeling a little Eight of Swords energy right now. You both know you're tied to something here, but you don't want to be tied to something, right? Like in a negative capacity, right? You want to feel connected to someone in a positive way. So give yourselves those freedoms, give yourselves that empowerment, that healing to surrender. Like I feel like if you are direct with this person about like how you feel and how you want to heal the relationship or what you see for the future in order to heal. That's just communication is key there to releasing a lot of old past wounds. Look, there's the phoenix again, new beginnings. Begin your new life. Yeah. And, there is going to be, there's definitely going to be that energy where you have to like really look success. Your guardian angels are saying success. Yeah, this relationship is going to be successful, but it has to be done in like a certain way. Yeah, moonlight enchanted. Yeah, you definitely are both like enchanted. I call back my power. Wow. Trust the seasons, embracing change, cycles of life, transition, growth, the serpent, transformation. There could be that sense of like you need to um, be understanding of each other because this could be a change, a shift that you both didn't see coming, or maybe you did, but like they're still like, yeah, maybe here to make friends. I hope they don't friend zone you. That would not be cool. But again, maybe they did that already, and now it seems like maybe there's something else going on. And look, you have the peacock here. Inherent wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for rebirth, state, transformation, rebirth. Okay? So, yeah, they might be a little bit worried here about financial stuff. You got the Five of Pentacles, but I think you're calling back your power. Like, I'm not going to be afraid of stuff like that. Like, I know what I want and I'm going for it. And I think, like, if they say here to make friends, though, like, that was the most, like, confusing thing ever. But I don't really get that vibe. All right, so final card here, Tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. Okay, so there you have it. Like you're calling back your power. The tower moment needed to happen because I think there's some kind of sense here that like this person is like sending mixed messages, mixed signals. Like you are definitely like interested in like this connection here, but it's just time for you to just like check out, honestly, I think of it. And just like wait for them to give you some response, like that's more realistic, I think, than what like has been happening lately. Yeah. Your unicorn magic, here we go. Magical crystal cave. Switch on your inner light, bring forward your gifts. Yeah, so don't hold back because that's not your style. Okay, Gemini, your style isn't to hold back anything. You're a phoenix rising from the ashes. Like you're calling back your power. You're transforming your life here. So just don't hold back. Like life is an interesting journey, and when it comes to your love life and your dreams, those are very powerful messages and indicators that like something is happening here and you're trying to figure out what exactly that is. So that's extremely powerful time. So thank you so much for watching. Love and like always. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye for now.